Okay, in this video, I'm going to show you how to uh, use generative AI to assist you to study for your exam. Okay, the first thing you need to do is decide on which AI tool you're going to use. You can use ChatGPT like this example. In this example, I'm going to use ChatGPT. However, you're free to use the other AI tools like DeepSeek, Claude, Google, Gemini. So any of those tools can be used as AI tutor. Okay, you can use any free version of those AI tools, so you don't need to subscribe to use the advanced features of those AI tools. So it's not necessary to subscribe to the AI tool to use it. Okay, so the first thing you need to do is to type a prompt. So in this example here, I already typed the prompt, so I'm going to read through. So the prompt goes like this. You're an AI tutor helping me prepare for an upcoming exam. Your role is to, one, ask me one exam-related question at a time. Two, wait for my answer. Three, if my answer is correct, confirm it and give a short explanation to reinforce my understanding. Four, if my answer is wrong or incomplete, politely correct me and provide the correct answer with a brief explanation. 5. After giving feedback, ask me the next question. And step 6, this one should be step 6. Step 6, continue this process until I say, we will stop now. Thank you for your help. Now, this particular instruction here, it will instruct the AI to stop. If we don't have this one in place, then the AI will expect you to continue forever. So this one is a signal to uh, tell the AI that we are now coming to the end of the session. Okay. And further down, um, when I say that you should respond with a short summary of my, when I say that you should respond with a short summary of my strengths and areas for revise or areas to revise, and then end the session with encouragement. Okay, so that will tell the AI to summarize the session after I give this instruction for the AI to stop. So before the session is ended, the AI will conclude everything and summarize or provide some sort of feedback. Okay. Okay, the next step is to upload your study materials. So you can upload your course modules if you have the electronic copy of your course modules or electronic copy of your lecture notes, like PDF files, Word documents, PowerPoint presentations. You can upload them to the AI tool, and then the AI will prepare to those materials to generate questions, relevant questions for you to respond to. So make sure you do that. Okay. So here you can see I've already uploaded my course module. And if I want to, I can add additional, upload additional lecture notes. And that can be useful for the AI to uh, generate the questions from. Okay. So once I'm ready, I'm going to click on the submit button and then see how the tutor can respond to my instruction. Okay, here we go. So the AI is now analyzing my instruction that I put in the prompt, and we will see what it comes up with. Okay, here is what it says. All right, let's get into exam prep mode. I'll act as your AI tutor and pull questions directly from your Introduction to Database Management module. Remember, you answer first, then I'll check it and then guide you. Here's your first one. So question one, in database terminology, what is the difference between data stored in the computer's memory, RAM, and data stored on a hard disk or other permanent media? Okay, so read the question again. In database terminology, what is the difference between data stored in a computer's memory, RAM, and data stored on a hard disk or permanent disk? Okay, I'll try not to attempt that question. So I'm going to uh, act as a student. Okay, so I'm going to type my answer to this question one. Okay. The data stored in the computer's memory or RAM is temporary, and the computer is is uh, switched off, the data is lost, while the data that all the data stored in the hard disk or removable drive is permanent and cannot be deleted or lost when the computer shuts down. Shuts down. Okay, I'm going to read through my answers again to make sure the answer meets my expectation before I respond to the AI tutor. The data stored in the computer's memory or RAM is temporary, and when the computer is switched off, the data is lost. All the data stored in the hard disk or RAW drive is permanent and cannot be deleted or lost when the computer shuts down. Okay, let's hear the response from the AI tutor. Okay, this is the response from the AI tutor. Spot on, you have nailed the core difference. To polish it a bit, RAM or computer memory holds data temporarily. It's volatile, meaning when the power goes up, the data disappears. At this, CD-ROM or removable drive stores data persistently, meaning it has a more or less independent existence and remains there until deliberately modified or deleted. So the keyword in databases is persistent data. Okay, so that's the keyword. Okay, the goes ahead and said, A is your next one. Question 2. In a relational database, what do we call the objects that the database stores information about? For example, books, authors, publishers in a library database. Okay. In a relational database, um, table is used. Table is used as a container to store data. Okay, let's see what the AI tutor says. Oh no, this is what the AI tutor said. You're very close, but let's fine-tune it. In relational database terms, the objects that a database stores information about are called entities, like books, authors, publishers in a library system. These entities are then represented in tables, where each table describes one type of entity. Okay, and then it goes on to say, so your answer about tables isn't wrong, but it describes how you store the entities, not what the entities themselves are called. Okay, okay, that makes sense. So my answer was uh, up correct, or let's say 90% correct. Okay, all right. The tutor is asking me another question. Who is credited with inventing the concept of the relational database, and in what year? Okay, this is what I'm going to say. I'm not sure about the answer. I'm not sure about the answer, but could be, but it could be voice code. Okay, okay, let's see what the says. Nice try. You're close with the name, but the correct answer is EF code. An IBM researcher invented the relational database model in 1970. Okay, so I gave the name voice code, which is okay, but AI wants it to be like this EF code. An IBM researcher invented a relational database model in 1970. So voice and code together are famous for the voice code normal form, which comes later in normalization theories. So that's where the mix-up might come from. So I was a bit confused, and I thought the voice code was an individual. I mean, actually, there are two uh, separate people, voice and code. Okay. All right. All right. The AI tutor came up with the next question. In past normal form, what rule must every column in a table follow? So read the AI tutor's question again. Question 4. In past normal form, what rule must every column in a table follow? So I'm going to respond in past normal form. The data in each row must be atomic and cannot be duplicated. Or sorry, and there is no duplication, and there is no duplication. Okay, let's see what the AI says. Okay, this is the feedback from the AI tutor. Excellent. You have got the essence of it. To sharpen it a little more, in uh, first normal form requires that every column value is atomic or indivisible, not list or arrays in one field. It also prohibits repeating groups of columns. While duplication of rows is avoided with a primary key, the main best normal form focus is on atomic values. Okay, so yes, you're on target. Okay, now question 5. What does it mean when a table is in second normal form? And what kind of problem does it address compared to first normal form? Okay, I'm not really sure about this answer to this question, so I'm going to make a good guess. In second normal form, the data in its field must be in first normal form. It must be in first normal form. And there and the primary key must be about the data stored in its field. Okay, this is what I wrote. In second normal form, the data in its field must be in first normal form, and the primary key must be about the data stored in its field. Okay? And because I'm going to tell the AI that this is the end of the tutorial session, so I'm going to type the instruction telling the AI to stop. I'm going to type, okay, we will stop now. Thank you. Thank you for your help. Okay, this instruction will tell the AI that we are now reaching the end and of the session and we need to stop. Okay. So before I click on the submit button, I'm going to read my answer again. Uh, in second normal form, the data in each field must be in first normal form, and the primary key must be about the data stored in each field and nothing else. Nothing else. Okay, so let's pretend that I'm not really sure about the answer, so I'll just type anything in here and we'll see how the AI responds to this to my answer. And then I get the this instruction for the AI that this is the end of the session, so we will stop. Just like you're telling your human tutor that you want to stop now and you want to go away and do something else. Okay, so I'm going to click on the submit button and see what the AI says. Okay, this is the feedback from the AI. So the AI tutor said, got it. Thanks for letting me know we are wrapping up. Here's a quick summary of how you did today. So the AI provided my strength, and it also gave the listed some things that I need to revise and improve. Okay, and then it summarized the rest below. Okay, so here are my strengths, and these are some areas that the AI tutor wants me to work on and improve them. Okay, and then the last line here. If if you review normalization steps, first normal form, second normal form, all the way to third normal form, and practice with examples, you'll be in great shape for your exam. You have done solid work here. Keep going, and you'll walk into that exam with confidence. Would you like me to create a short cheat sheet of the normal forms for your revision? So it will suggest how it can help you by providing additional help here. So it's asking me to create, asking me that it wants to assist me with a short cheat sheet. So I'm going to type a response. Yes, go ahead. The AI will now come up with a document on the normalization process. Normalization cheat sheet. First normal form to the third normal form. Okay. So you have first normal form and the points listed below. Second normal form listed here. Third normal form. Okay. Would you like me to export this into a Word document? So you have a neat one-page revision. And now this is very useful because uh, they will help you with putting all these notes into a Word document, where it will make it easy for you to study in your own time. So I'm going to type sort from again, same as above. I'm going to type yes, go ahead. Okay. So I type yes, go ahead. Okay, we'll wait for the AI to what export the notes to the Word document, and it will provide the link for me to download. Okay, here it is. Here you go. I've exported your I've exported your normalization cheat sheet. First normal form, second normal form, all the way to third normal form into a Word document for easy revision. So here is the link to the file, the Word document, and then I'm going to click on it to download it. Okay. So it should be downloaded to the, so you can select where you want to save this file. So I'm going to save it into uh, the download folder and later decide what to do with it. So select downloads and then click save. So it is the name of the file created by ChatGPT. Okay. All right. So there you are. You want to use any of those AI tools for as your tutor, all you have to do is make sure your form is written in detail with clear instruction for the AI to follow to act as a tutor, your virtual tutor to help you study for your exam. Okay, to conclude, I would like to show you the normalization cheat sheet that ChatGPT created for me. Now, this is the area that the AI tutor, after assessing what my answers from the questions that it asked me, uh, it assumes that I need more work on the normalization process. So the AI wants me to revise this one again, so that to make sure that uh, I can really understand what normalization process is. So that's one good thing about the AI tutor. After the session, it will evaluate your responses and then identifies areas that require your improvement, and then it will create a cheat sheet for you so that you can use it and continue to do your revision and study for your exam. So this is the good document that ChatGPT created for me, summarizing the areas on the normalization process that I need to continue to revise to improve in the next session.